Yaga. So guys, a lot of you are gonna go through this experience. I can only speak about my experience, as that's the model that I'm living through on my 3D reality. So I am 6'3". I don't know if you can tell by black guy. Always clean. Turned out well in terms of appearance. No matter if my beard is bushy, whether I'm clean cut, doesn't matter. Tidy, clean, hair comb, beard usually combed. Dressed well, skin moisturized, skin glowing, teeth clean, eyes bright. Because I'm black in the UK, not always, but a lot of the time, when you're walking on the pavement and a usually white person, usually woman, but not always, sees you from a distance, energetically they abuse us by crossing the road. They think, oh, look at this might be a threat, I'm just going to get out of the way, so they cross the road without knowing that they've just energetically abused us because we've done nothing. I've done nothing. If it's nighttime and I'm wearing a hood that you can't see my face, or a balaclava, and you cross the road, that's understandable. Usually I'm wearing a stylized hat, bright hat, I'm wearing a crop top, I'm wearing wide leg tracksuit, jeans, white jeans, pale purple jeans, and they're still crossing the road. Tattoos, all these things that which kind of is in my mind it's kind of approachable and not dangerous, even though for guys it's good to have the ability to turn dangerous on, but that's not what we're talking about here. But another reason why these people avoid you is because of your energy. It's not because of what you look like, it's what you feel like. So you'll be stairs from drivers, you'll be in a like for instance, I frequent it's a 20 mile per hour zone. I frequent a skate park because that's the hobby that I'm focused on now, but that can change to somewhere else. It could change to a library, a cinema, a rock climbing center, a gym, youth center. It doesn't matter where I'm going. Martial arts center. There will be somebody there in that place. I will enter. They may turn their back to me. They may look out the window. They may do whatever to energetically again give the image or give the feeling that they don't care, that they're not focused on you. But you can feel this person's lasers, you can feel their intention. They couldn't care about anything more than you. When you're now forced to greet them, or they gotta walk past you, they're forced to greet you, they will say something like, oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Their pride, their egos, their Leviathan spirit doesn't want them to acknowledge that there is a presence which has authority. There is a spirit which has authority. There is a soul which has authority. There is an earth angel, which has authority. Heck, there is an angel. No, not angel. I've said angel already. There is an empath, which has authority. Now, when we talk about these things, I am not saying that we are better or we are worth more than people. We don't look at things that way. That would be to be egoic, which is the same as these four selves. However, in a way, if you want to be reductive like that, you could actually say that you are better because, one, you have empathy. Two, you're minding your own business. And three, you're not out here trying to prove to everybody that you're more superior. So in those points, you're better than a lot of these people. Simple as that. Why? Well, most people don't do shadow work. Most people don't grow up. Most people live in the ego. Most people live in these hierarchical social structures. Most people need to prove something because they're looking for validation. They're looking to triangulate you with all their group. I have this a lot of the time where even at the skate park, there may be a group and I sat up on a hill smoking weed, drinking alcohol, and I come and I do my little practice by myself. They would turn their entire body so they won't see what I'm doing. And every now and again, I would look around and somebody would be looking what I'm doing. There's something about people where it's like they must check to make sure you're not going past them. You cannot go past them. And if you beat them, if you get to the point and you're celebrated by the masses, they will be the first person to say, "That's my friend. I'm proud of you." So that's mainly what you're dealing with. There's a lot of egos, a lot of prideful people, a lot of Leviathan spirit that is working through these people. There's a lot of this type of not acknowledging the fact that they have come across a unique energy, a unique spirit. A lot of the time, we are teaching people. You need to have empathy to teach. You have to be able to self-correct yourself, actually, and self-validate. But as a teacher, you have to be able to self-improve. You have to look at your own, what you're doing. And if I'm going to teach someone, you better believe whatever I'm teaching, I've practiced, I've done my 10,000 hours, and with my 10,000 hours complete and the shortcuts that I've found, the connections that I've found, that's mainly what I'm talking about. The little secrets and connections that I've found is what I'll be sharing with you in the teaching. I'll be teaching you certain things which will save you from having to go through the pain and turmoil that I've had to go through, that I've found ways to mitigate or find ways to make the pain less painful for you as a student of mine. So I would have gone through the trial and error. I wanted to touch more upon this point. This is what I wanted to say. So at the moment, where I'm living is it's a ground floor flat, and it has a big front window. It's a flat conversion. So it was a shop in the past. So as you walk in, there's quite a big window, and as I go in, people see me go in there. So there's a lot of people who run past there, people that walk past to get to the schools at the end of the road. And all the time when I'm in the front room, people walk past. As soon as they get to my window, there's 2 other flats that are same as mine, or there's another big conversion at the end of the road. People, they cough. There's somebody who jogs past, and for some reason, when their footsteps gets to my window, the footsteps become extra loud. Even the sirens, sometimes I know they have to go through my road as a way to get to another road quicker. But it's even these government agencies, their sirens loud past the window, extra loud. As soon as they've cleared my side, it gets turned off. All of this stuff is energy, guys. It's not on purpose. A lot of people, they want you to. I used to always react to these things. I'd stick my head out the window, I'd open my door, there'll be someone walking past and they'll slam their hands on the door. Children, sometimes they open and close the gate, or my gate, and there's other gates there, but it's my specific gate which gets tampered with. Sometimes, they may vandalize something next to my house, left, on the street, but I'm on the ground floor, guys. So a person who wasn't awakened would say, oh, it's a coincidence. But you can't have a coincidence happen a number of times after you're going to say, okay, something's happening here. So you're all going to come across this phenomena. People trying to give the impression that you don't exist. People want to give the impression that they don't feel you, you don't make any impact. They can't see you. Oh, I didn't see all this stuff. This is going to be something you're going to face. But I can guarantee you, these characters, if you remove yourself, remove your presence, they'll be looking for you everywhere. They'll turn this world upside down. I actually had someone from the Empath friend group I saw recently, and she was cycling her bike. And as soon as she got to me, she stopped the bike and she started looking in the sky. Like, that's what they do, like there's a UFO in the sky. They look up, or they look into a shop window. And I started looking at the lights, which is what I do for a job. So I started looking at the lights and looking at what detectors are up there, and I started looking at the bolts and everything. And then I just stood where I was. So there was a space for her to cycle behind me, but it wasn't very much. I didn't move. I just stayed there with my hands on my hips. I just kept on. And then she cycled past quietly. So her whole thing was, first, she could have just cycled past me, don't stop, even see me, but just continue slowly and calmly. But no, you have to make it a thing. We don't like you, we don't see you, I'm avoiding you, I'm avoiding you, I'm blanking you, I'm better than you, you don't exist. Whereas they're the ones that don't exist. They are the energy vampire. They're trying to, it's the word elicit, they're trying to pull out an emotion from you for you to feel like, oh, why don't nobody like me? Oh, no one's my friend. No one says hello, what have I done? These characters that want supply from you, you have to cut. Just like thinking about them, stay away from, energetically, just don't affect you. Stay in your own cloud of consciousness. I like that. Your own cloud of consciousness. Yeah, your own streams, your own mindsets, your own everything. Don't engage. They want you to engage energetically with them. They want you to feel a type of way. Ignore them. And when you ignore them and you look internally, go within, you start to remember who you are. And with that, you'll be able to move forward in a positive way.